Hello and welcome back to another Telltale video. In this one, we're looking at the TMNT, the Archie Adventures, issue number 8. And this issue, this one brings back a lot of memories, because this was one of the first issues which I've ever read, and it brings back a lot of memories, and also to think that this is where Wingnut and Screwloose made their first appearance, and where it all sort of kicked off for their characters and all that kind of stuff. It is quite interesting to see a lot of stuff that happened in this issue, sort of changed for some stuff for Toes, such as Wingnut and Screwloose, and then also the whole resting stuff with them losing the gear. I don't know, there's some stuff in here which it's just fascinating to see where it did lead to for the future for TMNT. So yeah, okay, so with this one. We do first start off with the Turtles. They're in New York after being teleported by Cuddly, and that's when we do get to see Wingnut and Screwloose. They just come in, and Wingnut is just throwing rocks at them because he wants to break the skylight because he's trying to find Krang, and which is something we shall be talking about in just a second. And I just find it hilarious that he's just going around smashing them all up and just, just goes after the Turtles and just thinking, oh yeah, they're evil, and he goes off. I don't know, something about it just works a bit too well, and I just really enjoy how he just goes around just smashing them all up and just even hits Dante at one point. It is quite amusing, and that's when we do get to see the Turtles. They go down, and it was a little bit weird because so with the whole Wingnut thing, just smashing up the skylights and all that, it's like, oh yes, we better run because the reporters and authorities are going to blame us. So Don's like, yes, we'll go down the fire escape, down into the drain, into the sewers. Just we don't need a running commentary, but yeah. So that's when we do get to see the Turtles. They do go into the lair. They come in contact with Splinter, and he's all like, oh, where you've been and all that. There's like, oh, we just went to an intergalactic wrestling place. We fought some people, we won, now we're back. And Splinter's like, okay, what did you learn? And I don't know what he's expecting for an answer, because what was he expecting to hear from them? That they were adopted from some people who forced him to do some intergalactic wrestling. What lesson was there to be had other than just get out there? So yeah, but we do get to see April in the next bit. She's telling everyone that, oh yeah, there's a mysterious person going around destroying the skylights and all that. So those go up there, and they decide to use the blimp to fight them, despite it raining and all that kind of stuff. And they do find Wingnut and Screwloose. However, Wingnut just goes straight through the blimp to destroy it, so good for him. But then it gets a bit weird just because they somehow go through black clouds, and it's all like every other panel is just like, oh no, where is he? Oh, there he is, let's go get him. Oh man, I can't believe we missed him. It just seems so weird, because in fact, there's supposed to be a glider that goes down, it doesn't go up or anything, so I'm not entirely too sure on how they're supposed what their whole plan is, because it's a glider that goes down, it doesn't go up or anything, so I'm very confused on how they're expecting everything to work out. But yeah, I guess. And that's when we do get to see Tails. They do actually capture Wingnut, and Screwloose puts him in a sleep trance, and that suddenly reveals everything about Wingnut and Screwloose. And basically their origin is that, got Krang, he came in and he destroyed this planet called Huna, and yeah, he killed all Wingnut's parents, he killed everyone, his entire race, so this somehow made him go deranged and just going around, just throwing rocks at skylights and all that kind of stuff. And the Screwloose was the same because he was on the same planet as Wingnut, and because of Krang, he lost everything. So yeah, I guess, but it just seems so weird that after all that, this is their conclusion, is to just go around Earth destroying skylights. It's just so weird that that's their next logical conclusion after seeing their entire race get destroyed. Yes, let's destroy everything because we're deranged. It's definitely a mood which I think some people can relate to in a way, so yeah, I guess. So yeah, and that's when we do get to see Cuddly. He comes in, he takes them away, and he just tells their old gear back, which is cool, but I remember it a bit differently. I remember Raph having his costume on for a lot longer. Or am I just misreading this and it was like something to do with the print which I read and he had his normal gear back, or because I'm pretty sure he does change his outfit back into the black wrestling outfit again, but I can't remember when he does that. But yeah, I thought he kept it because he liked it so much. Or am I just misremembering something? I doubt it, but at the same time, you never know with this kind of stuff. So, yeah, okay. So with this issue overall, it's definitely one which I don't know if I can like truly review. Not trying to be biased or anything, because I did read this issue quite a few times growing up. So this issue does have quite a few like memories with me. So I do feel like I'm giving this one a little bit more praise than what it probably should have, just because it's one which I did read a lot. So I do feel like I'm a bit biased towards it on that front. But I think that overall for this issue, this one was a pretty great fun one. It wasn't anything too special or great or amazing or anything like that. It was just a simple, nice story. Just seeing Tails just go in, fight Wing Out and Screw Loose, and there was some other weird, wacky stuff with them trying to destroy the Scarlet just because they want to try and fight Krang, and the reason why I'm doing that is because they're deranged and the only people left in their races. It's when you say it out loud, it's definitely something stupid and weird, and I really feel like out of place despite me being the only one in the room talking about this. So, oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, overall, I do feel like this issue was a decent one. And I also would have to say that, like, also with the backgrounds, I know that this is definitely something which I did have like, a problem with in like the first like handful of issues for the series, where it was just basically either like it was just like either like plain color or there'll be no background whatsoever. So at least they're improving like this bit here, where they're actually finally giving some of the backgrounds, because it's got like rain, the skylights, and the rooftops, and even the sewers. It's nice to see that they're actually putting in the actual effort which they were supposed to do in those first handful of issues. It is finally great to see them actually doing their work for once. So yeah, that's really great. And also, it was quite nice to see Splinter again in the series. I haven't seen him in quite a while, and because in fact this is their first new original, or like original story stuff. This is the first time we've seen him in like the new stuff. It's weird how they went about 3 issues without him being in any of them. It's just, it's so weird. I mean, even with the timeline stuff, I'm just thinking about this, like, because this all happens over one night. How long is this night? And is there any more adventures to this story, or is this one just done? Because this is going to be like the longest night for them, because we've got them fighting like Man Ray, and then going off to fight Leatherhead, then going into intergalactic wrestling, and now coming back to Earth to fight Wingnut and Screwloose. This is going to be the weirdest and longest night in Turtles. I can't even with this now. This, yeah, it's, but. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's going for today, guys. If doesn't, please share, subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.